Alright, here is my FPV setup. We'll start with the audiovisual equipment. This is the case that it will come in. We go inside and you can see everything is nicely padded. Here are the instructions for the eyewear, the video goggles that are inside, so you can take a look at that. And then I keep all the adapters that you'll need in here as well too. So this adapter will power up the video receiver, and you can power it up with a LiPo and the Dean's plug there, so that's kind of handy. You don't have to use these, but they're included in case you want. And this little guy is the adapter, the power for the video transmitter in there, and I can show you how that hooks up, but it's basically just a servo connector connected onto a Dean's plug, so you can power it via LiPo. And the antennas for the receiver and the transmitter video. And then in the case here, everything is nicely padded and protected again. Everything's been well taken care of. The video goggles are these here. They are the iTheater 640 by 480 resolution goggles. You can see right here, and if you do some research, you'll see that this design is prone to cracking, and it's just a matter of time. Indeed, it cracked. What I've done is put epoxy in there, and I've epoxied it back in place, and then just put a little tape as a reminder. Tape serves no supporting function or anything. It's just a reminder for me that this side has been epoxied. It's just as strong as the other side, which is to say that the other side will probably break before the epoxied side breaks. You just have to be very careful. The way these goggles are shaped, I mean, there's a little bit of give to the earpieces here, but that's it. There's no give around the solid structure down here, so when you put them on and off, it's not like putting on and off sunglasses. You actually have to, you know, be conscious about pulling these apart, because if you pull them just even a little hard, it'll crack and it'll break. Here are the blinders for the goggles, so you put those on the blinder, or you put them on the goggles. They just press on, and then it shields your eyes from the sun and from any outside light, which is nice to have. This is the battery pack and hookup for the video goggles. So again, a whole bunch of adapters, a whole bunch of video cables. You pretty much figured out it's all RCA. I do have a splitter in here that will allow you to connect two video goggles to your video receiver, which allows you to buddy box or have a co-pilot or a friend take a look at your experiences as well. Then here is the actual EasyStar pod mount that I've made. The camera is mounted on a servo, so you have panning capabilities. It's not mounted on a tilt servo though, so you do not have tilt, it's just panning. This is the video transmitter. The antenna is not on. I showed you the antenna earlier, and you just pick your channel setting. And then there is the video cables. Now I've created a Y adapter, Y harness cable, so power is being shared off this main lead, which I showed you earlier. The servo lead connects here, then you connect your LiPo battery to this, and that will power both the camera and the video transmitter. This is just for the servo panning and tilt, or panning, I'm sorry, not tilt, just panning. And then some Velcro to fasten it onto the cockpit. As you can see, it's just the shape of the EasyStar cockpit, nothing fancy with that. And then in here we have the patch antenna. This is the RC Cam patch antenna, homemade, homebrewed. Works great though in helping to amplify your receiver range. So this will screw into your video receiver, which is right there, and will increase your range quite a bit. All right, here's the video receiver. I'm sorry. The antenna plug is there. You can plug in the normal antenna that I showed you earlier, or the patch antenna. I recommend the patch antenna. And then I usually mount it on a tripod, just a cheap tripod, angle it up like this, and point it towards your aircraft. And takes DC power right here. You can run that off a LiPo, which is the adapter I've included, showed you earlier. Video outs, audio outs for everything you need, and then your channel selection here. So you don't have to mess with tuning. This is all digital, 2.4 gigahertz. so it's a really nice receiver. I'm sorry, keep on getting that mixed up. I also have these EVEX goggles. They're a little bit lower resolution, 320 by 160 I believe is the resolution here, but it's never been opened. The case is brand new. I bought these so a buddy of mine could watch the flight as well. I've heard really good things about them, but like I said, it's brand new, it's never been opened, I've never used them, so I guess take the reviews with a grain of salt, but they were convincing enough for me to buy them. So here's a second set of goggles. Acts as a spare in case your battery's low on your first ones, your primaries. So it's always nice to have an additional pair, and this can be included with the whole FPV set as well too. Okay, here is the airframe for the EasyStar that I've got for my FPV setup. We'll start in the tail here. As you see, I've done the rudder modification, basically enlarged the rudder so you have a lot more throw, a lot more surface deflection at slower speeds, so it handles really stable with just this extended rudder on here, which is nice. I've also outfitted the EasyStar with lights. I've been doing some night flying with this. You'll see lights all around the airplane, and as you can see, they light up quite bright. LEDs. You can take these off. They're just stuck on with Velcro, but it's nice if you'd like to fly at lower lights or even at night. And then I've created some visual bands, invasion stripes on here. It just helps you get your bearings and see quickly. If you're in a jam, you pull your glasses off, you can look and get your orientation. You can see the visual bands are on the wings as well too, both top and bottom. So it helps with orientation. It makes it extremely easy to see and spot in the sky while you're flying. It's quite nice. Here's the brushless motor. It is a 2212-6 with a APC prop on there. I don't know the dimensions. I think it's a 5.5 or something very similar, but you have at half throttle more than enough to go vertical with your whole setup. So this is overkill, but it's nice if you get into a jam, you have the power to get out of it. So the nose here again is another light for night flying. Then this is a cheap, low budget airspeed indicator that I saw Secret Squirrel do on RC groups, and it works really well. As you gain airspeed, the red, it's just a strip of acetate with a little piece of red tape on it, but that will, you know, go into your field of view, and you can see at higher speeds you'll be up higher, at lower speeds you'll be down lower, which indicates if you're getting into a stall or not. So it's very low tech, low budget, but it works really good. And inside the cockpit, this is where the EasyStar mount would go, or the custom mount that I've made. Everything is in here is connected via Dean's plugs. Here's the servo extension off the Berg RC, or the Berg transmitter, which you can't see, but it's.
I meant to say a Berg 72 megahertz 6-channel receiver, not a transmitter. Apparently, I don't know my left from my right.
The GWS gyro that's on your pitch axes, so it stabilizes your pitch, which is nice. It really helps make smooth flight for your FPV. Go to the wings. You can see I did the invasion stripes for visual aid, and then each wingtip is outfitted with LED as well too, for some night flying. There's blue and red. Here's the transmitter that it'll come with. The antenna's been taken off so it will fit into a case, but you can just screw the antenna back in. It's a Parkstone 5AP. It's an older transmitter. I think it's 6-channel. 5-channel. Sorry about that. I also have this little gem. It's an AIP Tech MPVR personal video recorder. It was designed as just a little point and shoot flip video camera, but the beauty of this little guy is it will record video via this. Alright, you have an input right here, an AV input, which will allow you to input a video signal. And so I built an adapter, so you do have an adapter for this. This little input will plug into your video receiver, and via the menu screen you can just start recording, capturing video via your receiver. So that's how you can record your flights. This does not fly with you. It stays on the ground. It plugs into your video receiver, so you don't have to worry about added weight. Just charge the batteries, hit record on the screen, and enjoy your flights at a later time.